out a little. I'm a little freaking out. Hello? Can you hear me? All right.
We're going to get this party started beginning on page 12 in our Sidurim. If you need a handout, they're at the front of the sanctuary. I guess for you would be the back. The entrance, the way you came in. 12 it is. I would be really disappointed if we weren't going to sing. Shabbat Shalom, Cantor. Yeah, we know. We're getting the eyeballs from the people in charge. You go play over there, and I'll talk a little bit, all right? Hello, everybody. It is so good to be back. I want to thank you all, the congregation, for allowing me to be on sabbatical these last 2 months. So it's been a minute since I've been in the sanctuary, but really grateful to be here tonight to hear the rock band. We had an email go out, 2 hours ago, sharing a little bit about my time on sabbatical, but I'll also share a little bit now. I had the opportunity to travel, which when I'm supporting all of you, I don't always have that option. So first I went to a conference in LA at a conservative synagogue. Jewish professionals from all over the country were invited to attend to really talk about what meaningful worship can look like in 2025. And they invited the Jewish Studio Project out of Northern California, which combines the art of spirituality with the art of art making. And so I got to pray, I got to make art with my hands. I brought back one or two of the pieces that I made. And this is not my first experience with the Jewish Studio Project, but I have always found it to be really meaningful to blend art with Jewish tradition and spirituality. It was an odd time to be in LA though, however, because it was the week of the fires. It's okay, it's Rock Shabbat. Now we've got Kenny G in the house. It's okay. So while I never saw any flames and was safe the entire time, I did smell the smoke, and the city was very eerie in how quiet it was compared to normal. And thankfully, everyone I know is still okay and well, but we know quite a lot of property has been destroyed. And so there's a lot of, okay, no problem. We're going to switch because I got the mic and Cantor don't. Okay, take that, Cantor. Got it. All right, beautiful.
Everything on its head.
All right, and so if you're interested in supporting the people impacted by the fires in California, I know that the JAFNA, the Federations of North America, are helping to collect funds, especially to support the Jewish communities there. After a couple of days in LA, I joined a group tour with a really special kind of travel company called Mejdi to go to Colombia. And isn't it just amazing that we're celebrating Colombian family members for our life cycle moment this weekend, this Shabbat? I went to Bogota and Medellin and Cartagena, and didn't realize that we were in the Andes Mountains, and I'm just walking up the hill in Bogota, I'm like, why am I so out of breath? Well, that's really high elevation, and so we all had to slow down a little bit. But really enjoyed learning and trying new foods, and of course drinking really good coffee. Although my favorite line, I think, of the trip was, Colombians have some of the best coffee in the world and don't know how to enjoy it. So they taught us how just like wine tasting, how do you really savor all the notes that you might find in your very, very good coffee. Also learned about the history of Colombia, first as a Spanish colony, and then really struggling with what does it mean to be an independent country, and not realizing that the longest armed conflict, civil war in Latin America took place in that country. And they're still trying to figure out how to live in peace and reconciliation. And there was a little bit of a skirmish while we were there on the opposite side of the country, but there's still conflict going on, and they're still figuring it out. So, but it was really beautiful to see so much of the country and to learn about the culture. And unfortunately, I thought I figured out how to speak with a Colombian accent in Spanish after the first 2 cities, and then you go to Cartagena, and it's all different. So don't ask. But it was very fun. And then my last trip was a yoga retreat. There is a yoga instructor in Princeton who every winter has a yoga retreat in the Dominican Republic, and I actually got to spend some time with congregants I didn't know as well until we went on this retreat, and really got a good reminder about how we often neglect our bodies in the busyness of our day-to-day lives. We sit quite a lot, and I don't know the last time I sat on the floor so much, except for maybe going to camp. But it was a great experience getting back in touch with the yoga poses I'd forgotten all about many moons ago. And then when I was home, got to spend some great time with family and friends, and read some more books than I sometimes have the chance to do, and got to catch up on some projects, and again, trying to make new things, make new foods and dishes that I hadn't before. And so I'm feeling really rested. That's the idea behind sabbatical, or a period of rest, just like Shabbat, that we take that breath, we distance ourselves from the busyness of what came before, and find that separation. And so that's what we're here to do tonight together. And so thank you for the gift you all have given me the last 2 months, but now we all get this incredible gift tonight into tomorrow for our Shabbat celebration. We have quite a lot to celebrate. Not only is a really fun holiday coming up next week, so pay attention to some of the music throughout our service tonight that is going to hint at that holiday. Anyone want to shout it out? What are we celebrating next week? Purim! And so this is now Ari Blum's debut performance in the Purim Spiel. So I hope you'll all join us next Thursday night. Raise your hand if you are in the room and you're in the Purim Spiel, because I know we have quite a few folks. Very nice, very nice. So it is Wicked and Wizard of the Oz themed. Come on down. And we're also celebrating a loving couple tonight who is preparing to be married. So we'll say more about that in just a little bit. And in yet another life cycle moment, we're celebrating a young person joining the ranks of Jewish adults. And so, Emmanuel, if you'll come on up with your family, the whole mishpacha, as we turn to our prayer books, page 8.
You're all invited.
For the lighting of the candles, as Emmanuel prepares to become bar mitzvah.
I begin with a prayer of gratitude for all that is holy in my life. God needs no words, no English, no Hebrew, no semantics, and no services, but I need them. Through prayer, I can sense my inner strength, my inner purpose, my inner joy, my capacity to love. As I reach upward in prayer, I sense the qualities in my Creator. To love God is to love each other. To work to make our lives better. To love God is to love the world God created, and to work to perfect it. To love God is to love dreams of peace and joy that illumine all of us, and to bring that vision to life.
Page 2.
Baruch.
Just go. You got it. Go ahead.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kishanu b'mitzvotah v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Shabbat.
Amen. Mazel tov. We're so excited for all of you. We'll continue the celebration going forward, but you can all take a seat. We're having some technical difficulties. No, you can hold on to that, my friend. All right, we're going to turn to the back of your book. Here's your first nod to Purim. Page 336, 336, to help us get in the spirit of Shabbat. A song taken from the book of Esther that we'll read in just a few days.
Yehudim, hayta ora, v'simcha, v'sason, v'ikar. Try it with me. Yehudim, hayta ora, v'simcha, v'sason, v'ikar. Ken tielanu,
Pages 20 and 21, Lecha Dodi, verses 1, 2, 5, and 9, starting on page 20.
Yalla la la la
entrance for verse 9 as we welcome in our beloved Shabbat.
Boi v'shalom atzeret bala gam b'simcha uv'tzola toch emunei am segula Boi chala, boi chala.
We invite you to turn to your neighbors, greet each other, Shabbat Shalom, introduce yourself to someone new. We have so many guests in the house tonight. Shabbat Shalom on YouTube. And I'm wondering if you can hear me. You can hear me now.
Woo!
All right, we're going to stay standing as we're able as we continue on page 26 as Cantor and I turn to face Jerusalem.
Yitgadol v'yitkadash Shemei Rabbah
Amen.
B'amad yivarach Yeruteh v'yamlich malchuteh B'chayechon u'v'yomechon u'chayei dechol Beit Yisrael Bagala bagala u'vizman karim V'yimeru Amen Yehi Shmei Rabbah mevarach Le'alam u'le'amaya Yitbarach Yitbarach V'yishtabach V'yipa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh V'yithadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal Shemei d'Kudashah Brichu Le'ela min kol birchata V'shirata Tushbechata v'nechemata Ta'amira mi'alma Ve'imeru Amen.
Page 28.
On your daf, your handout, page 1.
roll into dark, roll into light. Night becomes day, day turns to night. Roll into dark, roll into light. Night becomes day, day turns to night. Oreyo balayla, golel or midday choshen, golel or midday choshen, v'choshech midnei or. Roll into dark, roll into light. Night becomes day, day turns to night. Roll into dark, roll into light. Night becomes day, day turns to night. Boreyo balayla, golel or midday choshen, golel or midday choshen, v'choshech midnei or. Roll into dark, roll into light. Night becomes day, day turns to night. Roll into dark, roll into light. Night becomes day, day turns to night.
Page 32.
אהבת עולם, בית ישראל, עמך תורה ומצוות, חוקים ומשפטים, אותנו לימדת. אמן, אדוני אלוהינו, תשובנו ובנו. נעשייה בחוקיך, ונשמח בדברי תורתך, ובמצוותיך לעולם ועד. כי הם חיינו ואורך ימינו, ולהם נהיה יומם ולילה. ואהבתך אל תסיר ממנו לעולמים. ברוך אתה אדוני, אוהב עמו ישראל, אוהב עמו ישראל, אוהב עמו ישראל.
We invite you to rise and body our spirit as we continue with these words of Torah on page 34. Shema.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kivod Malchuto Leolam Vaed.
You may be seated.
Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך, והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך, ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ושוכבך ובקומך, וקשרתם לאות על ידיך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך, למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותי, והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים, להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אדוני אלוהיכם emet.
Again, Like Then, by Hannah Yerushalmi. Is this what it felt like when we were slaves in ancient Egypt? The countless hours of waiting and longing for redemption, while those in power granted freedom, granted hope, and then took it away. Is this what it felt like when we were stuck in Elel Shimurim, an endless night of watching, breathless to behold in awe, the signs and wonders and the outstretched hand finally bringing this bitter night to an end? The moon is full, the plagues are over, and soon it will be the time for the morning prayers. Again, like then, we wait to breathe. We wait to embrace the one whom our soul has loved, and we wait for the land to become promised once more. We continue on page 40. Bottom of page 1 of your daf. 44 at the top.
Vishamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat lidorotam berit olam. Vishamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat lidorotam berit olam. Beini uvein b'nei Yisrael oti le'olam. Beini uvein b'nei Yisrael oti le'olam. Vishamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat lidorotam berit olam. Ki sheshet yamim asa Adonai et ha-shamayim ve'et ha'aretz. Ki sheshet yamim asa Adonai et ha-shamayim ve'et ha'aretz. Vishamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat lidorotam berit olam. Ubayom hashvi'i Shabbat vayinafash, Shabbat vayinafash. Ubayom hashvi'i Shabbat vayinafash, Shabbat vayinafash. Vishamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat lidorotam berit olam.
And with that spirit, we rise and body our spirit as we continue on page 46, sticking to those even pages for our central prayers, our Amidah, our Tefillah.
Adonai sifatai tiftach ufi agi tehilatecha. Adonai, open up my lips that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu v'Elohei avotenu v'imotenu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor v'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, V'konei Hakol, V'zocher Chasdei Avot v'Imahot, Umevi Geula Livnei V'neihem, Lema'an Shemo B'Ahava, Melech Ozer U'Moshia U'Magen, Baruch Atah Adonai, Magen Avraham V'Ezrat Sarah, Atah Gibor Le'olam Adonai, Mechayei Hakol Atah Rav Lehoshia, Mashiv HaRuach U'Morid HaGashem, Mechakel Chaim Bechesed, Mechayei Hakol Berachamim Rabim, Somech Noflim Verofei Cholim, Umatir Asurim, Umekayei Memunato, Lishenei Afar, Michamocha Ba'al Gevurot, Umido Melach, Melech Meimit Umechayeh, Umatzmiach Yeshua, V'ne'eman Atal HaChayot HaKol, Baruch Atah Adonai, Mechayei HaKol. Atah Kadosh, Shimcha Kadosh, Kedoshim b'chol yom yehallelu chasela. Baruch atah Adonai ha'el hakadosh.
You may be seated. We now have the opportunity to offer up some gratitude. And first, we want to thank everyone who came tonight to celebrate their milestone moment in this month of March. Which one is it first? I don't know. Which one? Which one do we think? Birthdays or anniversaries? But whatever the next slide is, it is.
See, I made the slide, so I know
It's
what's
okay.
next. And you're going to be disappointed with
All
the
right,
slide.
but all you need when it's our time to express that gratitude is one little line on page 2 of your daf. V'al zeh anu nodef, for all of these amazing things, a birthday, an anniversary, a successful test, moving up in your workplace, whatever it is you're grateful for this Shabbat, we want to say thank you. And I promise we're going to do it. First, we're going to do birthdays or anniversaries.
I think we got to celebrate some love first. If we
All right,
can
we're
look
going to
at
do love,
There we go.
then we're going to do living, and then we'll get to all the other goodies. Ve'al zeh anu nodem. Ve'al zeh anu nodem. Ve'al zeh anu nodem. Ve'al zeh anu nodem. So if you were married in the month of March, not you're going to be married in the month of March, but if you were married and we'd love to celebrate you. Do we have anybody in the house who was married in the month of March? It's okay. We only have the one slide. So we're just like getting back into the warm weather seasons. The slides start to get longer as we go, but that's okay. We have some wonderful members of our community up on the screen, and we wish them all another year of health and happiness together, of love and support, and no obstacles in the road whatsoever, just smooth sailing into this next year of love. And so we say thanks to God. Ve'al zeh anu nodem. Ve'al zeh anu nodem. Ve'al zeh anu nodem. Ve'al zeh anu nodem. Now the March birthdays. I'm sure we have some folks in the house tonight that were born in the month of March. Are we going to stand up? Okay. Hannah, you got to stand up. Oh, we got Laura. Oh, so many. Oh, what? Happy birthday, Gabby. Happy birthday month. Ari, how old are you going to be? You're going to be 4? Stop it. You were 2 like 5 minutes ago.
And
Oh
of
my
course,
goodness.
our
I
brothers
mean,
from
obviously, this is a milestone birthday. Well, we also pray that you have much health in this year to come. May you enjoy your next trip around the sun with lots of adventures. Learn something new. Make a new friend. Figure out a new skill. Whatever it is for you this year, may you only know goodness. Ve'al zeh anu nodem. Ve'al zeh anu nodem. Ve'al zeh anu nodem. Ve'al zeh anu nodem. Now you wouldn't know because he was already standing up, but Mark Wilson has a birthday this month. I caught that on the slide, so want to celebrate you for sure. But what else are we grateful for this Shabbat evening? Oh yes, absolutely. Faith, go for it. Oh, Mazel Tov on the arrival of your grandson. Everybody's healthy and well? Whew. Is Mama doing okay? Whew. Right, go for it. Oh my goodness! Very nice. 100%. 100%. Lori. Ooh. Fantastic. All right, you let me know, Brianna, when you're ready to be in the Rock Shabbat band, okay? Fantastic. Very nice. JC. A new puppy, a new au pair, and the Blum family is also welcoming Maureen to their family. We're so glad to have you. And we're going to miss you quite a lot, Andrew. So right now we have 2 au pairs. I know, it's crazy. But lots of love in our homes. May that puppy not eat anything she's not supposed to. Any other expressions of gratitude we want to share tonight? Yeah, Sherry. Wonderful opening night. Fantastic. Yeah, Dan. Thanks, Jan. I'm glad to be back too.
Yes, indeed.
Kidney's still treating you okay after 1 year? Wonderful. You're here. That's wonderful. Really, really glad to hear it.
And one up above.
Oh, yes. Yeah, Big D.
Heck yeah.
They're the like silent cheerleader types. I love it. I love it. I love it. But the Big D crew is up in the balcony causing trouble.
Not too much trouble, though, I presume.
Good trouble.
There we go.
And we're so grateful.
Let's sing about it.
ועל זה אנו נודם, ועל זה אנו נודם, ועל זה אנו נודם, ועל זה
Yes, we have so many blessings in our lives, so much to be grateful for, but there is still something missing. So as we prepare for Shalom Rav on page 60, I offer up this piece by Eldon Solovey. God of eternity, I am afraid to allow hope into my heart or joy into my soul. How I long to see our hostages released, how I yearn for the captives to be redeemed, how I pray for the kidnapped to be free. Prepare my heart to receive our loved ones released from the tunnels with the fullness of compassion and joy, even as you require that my heart stay broken for those who remain in captivity and to mourn the lost. God of history, open the gates of freedom for the innocent. Wash away their pain with a river of healing. Wash away their nightmares with the secret light that you stored upon creation for the righteous. Page 60.
Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Ki ata hu melech hadon lecho ashalom. Ki ata hu melech hadon lecho ashalom. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. וטוב בעיניך לברך את עמך ישראל בכל עת ובכל שעה בשלומך. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav
source and shelter. Let loose the angels of peace, for certainly they too must be held in captivity. Then, God of life, hope will flow unbound, and songs of rejoicing will shatter the heavens. When the words of the prophet are fulfilled, Vayesh tikva la'achritech ne'um Adonai v'shavu vanim ligvulam. And there is hope for your future, declares Adonai. Your children shall return to their country. We now take a few moments to offer up silent prayer to find inspiration in our prayer books or on our daf, and we'll come back together in just a moment. It's now my pleasure to invite up to the bima Rabbi Rebecca Kaufman, as well as two people that we have the opportunity to celebrate tonight, Kayla Jasper and Scotty Scaramaza. I'm going to do this right. They get the first syllable right. Beautiful. Scarakamaza. There we go. Beautiful. Come on up. Our soon-to-be newlyweds, Kayla and Scotty, along with Kayla's parents, Lisa and Larry Jasper, as we have this opportunity to celebrate your upcoming nuptials. And do we have any candy passer outers designated yet? Okay, I need two trustworthy adults. Yeah. So beautiful. Come on over. The Gibbons couple are going to help us out. I guess if David is going to too, fine. All right, beautiful. We're going to go up and down the aisle. Nothing's going to happen with the sweets yet. It is a Jewish tradition at happy celebratory occasions to shower the guest or guest of honor with a little bit of sweetness, but not until the rabbi says Mazel Tov. The next time you hear those words, then you can gently, lovingly shower our wedding couple with sweets. Like gently toss.
I recommend underhand.
After that, anyone is welcome to come and enjoy the goodies. All I ask is you throw the garbage away. But the candy's coming around. We're going to get set up over here. Okay. All right, are we ready to begin? This blessing is called an ufruf. Everybody try that. Ufruf. It's Yiddish. It's not something you're going to say every day, so now I wanted you to know. We gather together this Shabbat in honor of Kayla and Scotty, who will be married later this month. Kayla, Scotty, you are standing underneath a talit, or prayer shawl, the one you received at your bat mitzvah, Kayla, which was the last time you had something formal on this bima, if I'm remembering correctly. And this is a nod to the chuppah that awaits you, a Jewish symbol of the home you two are building together. On behalf of all who love and care about you, many of whom are here tonight, it is an honor for us to offer you this blessing in the presence of Congregation B'chaim. Our sacred community is delighted to celebrate this upcoming milestone moment with the two of you.
We offer you these prayers. Mishaberach avotenu v'imotenu, Avraham Yitzchak v'Yaakov, Sarah Rivka Rachel v'Leah, hu yivarech et hechatan ve'et hakala. May God, who blessed earlier generations, bless this bride and groom. May God guide them. May God guide you on life's journey. May your marriage be a joy and a good example to all who know you. May you fashion a home worthy of praise, a secure refuge where you find tranquility during your days together. May the love of this wonderful couple inspire and bless their friends, family, and this community.
Baruch atah Adonai, blessed are you, God, for this opportunity to celebrate together. Blessed are you, God, for all the joyful moments we share as a community and for the joy of this loving couple. We all wish you a hearty, 1 second, actually, hold on.
Oh.
I'm going to stand in front of that. Okay. What do you want to do? I was going to say the thing, but wait, I got it. Mazel tov! We don't normally do this on Fridays. There's fire. Nice catch. Is it safe? All right, come and get it.
Good arm there. Come down if you want the candy. Come on, teenagers. We're not going to bring it up to you. You got to put in the work. Then you should have come down to throw it.
We hope that the joy of celebration carries through into the strength of our words of healing. On the screen are members of our community in need of healing of mind and body and spirit. And I turn now to those here. If there are those on your mind and your hearts who are in need of our prayers of healing, I invite you to share their names aloud. We hold these names as well as the ones we're holding in our hearts as we turn to our daf for our words of healing.
You
pray for a complete and full recovery in whatever way possible. And together we say, Amen. We turn now to the Aleinu and rise in body or spirit as we open the ark. We're on page 282.
Aleinu l'shabeach l'adon hakol, l'teikenu l'yotzer breshit, shehu noteh shamayim v'yoser haaretz, u'moshav yikaro b'shamayim hima'al, u'shishnatu zo begovhei meromim, hu Eloheinu ein od, va'anachnu korim, u'mishtachavim u'modim, Lifnei Melech, Malchei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. 287. V'nei Mamar, V'haya Adonai L'melech, Al Kol Ha'aretz, Bayom Hahu, Bayom Hahu, Yeh thoughts turn to those who are no longer with us. I invite you to join me in the English on page 290, the bottom of the page. It is a fearful thing to love what death can touch, a fearful thing to love, to hope, dream, to be and oh to lose. A thing for fools this, and a holy thing to love. For your life has lived in me. Your laugh once lifted me. Your word was gift to me. To remember this brings a painful joy. 'Tis a human thing, love, a holy thing, to love what death has touched. I'll share members of our community who we are remembering at this time and in this season. If I share the name of your loved one, I invite you to rise at your seat. Who passed this week but not yet buried, we remember Serena Scher, the mother of Michael Scher. In the period of Shiva, we remember Charlie Levine, husband of Barbara Levine. In the period of Shloshim, we remember the first month of mourning Irving Rosansky, stepfather of Michael Shaushua, and Jill Sava, the daughter of Jerry and Adrian, and the sister of Robin Smolars. We continue to remember Burton Becker, the former father-in-law of Cindy Becker. And this week, we observe the following yahrzeits. We remember Benjamin Bogard, Ira Breiterman, Jack Kazes, Anthony Cooper, Rose Etroff, Theodore Emin, Malcolm Robert Fidel, Milton First, Ann Goodell, William Geller, Harvey Gleeksman, Faye Gold, Blanche Holzman Goldfinger, Ira Gordon, Lawrence Gordon, Harry Greenberg, Riva Mesaloff Greenberg, Carol Gross, Mildred Kelsky, Hyman Leibowitz, Jeffrey Lesney, Lillian Lightman, Philip London, Rose Ostrovsky, Massey Polikoff, David Sadock, John Schreimer, Ann Schmalz, Abraham Schulman, Ruth Schwartz, Joyce Stein, Gerald Watson, Ray Weiner, and Lawrence Zegas. We hold all of the joy in tonight's service and all of the sadness and weight of our loss, and we remember with love as we turn to the words of the Mourner's Kaddish on page 294. I invite the community to rise as one. Yitzgadal v'yitzgadash shemei Rabbah be'alma divrach chirutei v'amlich malchutei b'chayechon uvyomechon uvchaye dechol beit Yisrael ba'agala uvizman kari v'imru amen. Yehi shmei Rabbah mevarach le'olam u'almei almaya yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yipa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh v'yithadar v'yitalev v'yitalal shemei dekudesha barichu le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechemata da'amiran be'alma v'imru amen. Yehi shlama Rabbah min shemaya v'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Oseh shalom bimromav hu yaseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Zichronam livracha, we pray that their memories will always be a blessing. You may be seated and want to invite up our board member who is giving announcements this evening.
Hi. It's been wonderful to be together tonight for our Shabbat service. Thank you to the band for the amazing music we rocked out to tonight. I feel like someone's missing. No, I'm kidding. Happy and healthy birthday and anniversary to all those celebrating this month. Thank you so much to everybody who responds to my emails to celebrate you guys tonight. A special mazel tov to Kayla and Scotty and their families. We look forward to seeing Kayla and Scotty back next March so we can celebrate their first anniversary. I need you guys to know that Larry's been talking about this to me for like literally 6 months. I mean, like for the second you guys got engaged is basically when he reached out. So they're very excited, and we are too. We hope that everybody took this opportunity to spiritually connect and learn and sing and celebrate with your Bethlehem community, and that it was meaningful to you. I'm Melissa Wasserman. I'm here tonight representing the Temple Board. After our closing benediction, please follow Emmanuel and the clergy to the lobby for Kiddush and Motzi, followed by an Oneg Shabbat in the lobby and chapel. Thank you to all of tonight's sponsors. Join us for Torah study and bagels tomorrow morning at 8:45 a.m. Then at 10:30, Emmanuel Kowalski becomes a bar mitzvah at our Saturday morning Shabbat service. Mazel tov to Emmanuel and his family. On Sunday, religious school starts at 9 a.m., and our adult ed, God, and theology continues at 9:30. The Judaisha shop Passover sale opens at 9. The Pride Planning Committee and BCTY BICTY are meeting on Sunday as well, so check our calendar for times. And Thursday night is Purim. The festivities start at 4. It's super cute this year, like it's peak cuteness. I've been here on Sundays, and it's always amazing, and this year is no different. And then on Saturday, anyone 21 and up can celebrate Purim at our Megillah Tequila party starting at 7. It's going to be a lot of fun. I have been given instructions to really like pump this up tonight so there's karaoke, it's BYOB. I think it's going to be so much fun. We have 2 chairs of this event, and they are a lot of fun. You can wear costumes if you want. Please, please, please consider coming. You could check out our website and emails for information on how to register for it. If you are interested in becoming a leader at Bethlehem and joining the Temple Board, please contact Michael Schwartz, who's the chair of the nominating committee. And I have one last thing I want to talk about. And then I promise I'm going like off script right here. So you guys, does everyone know what the World Zionist Congress is? Okay, so I'm going to be honest. I actually didn't know until Hagit taught me what it was. She's not here tonight. But actually, we can vote in it, even though we are not in Israel. So the World Zionist Congress is also called the Parliament of the Jewish People. It's an elected legislative body that serves as a platform for Jews to have their voices heard in Israel. and the North American Reform Jews can cast a vote and influence policy in Israel. And so we are voting for the ARZA, which is the what? Is that right? Yeah. Which is the Reform Party in Israel. And they are fight for things that we as Beth Chaim members also believe in, like LGBTQ rights and all kinds of gender equality, religious pluralism. I mean, just all the things that are important to
Jews
us.
and people who may not have been born Jewish getting married.
Exactly. Which I feel very strongly about as well. And so I think actually voting is the 10th. And we can do it. So it's important for us. I'm sorry, I'm so off script right now. It's important for us to also vote as a Reform congregation here. So that's also, I have like all this information. So if you're interested in learning how to vote, please come to me, and I'm happy to share the information that Hagit gave to me.
If you're Jewish and 18 or over, you can vote.
Yeah, so you should vote. Okay, and that's all I have. So Shabbat Shalom, and congrats to everybody.
Thanks, Melissa. Would you like to meet the band? All right, so we got to give the band a shout out because these are all people who are not musicians by day, but who have day jobs other than making awesome music, but spend their time practicing and coming to rehearsals and helping make the music here at Congregation Beth Chaim so incredibly joyful and beautiful. And so we want to say a hearty thank you. On the piano, we have Dan Berg. On bass, Gabe Smolars. Percussion, Richard Knox. And we're down a few guitars tonight, but we are mighty and strong. We have Vivi Khan. Charlie White on lead guitar. And Mark Wilson, the birthday boy of March. And so thank you so very much. I think for our closing song, which can be found in your prayer book and on the bottom of page 2 of your daf, while we're singing, if anyone who'd like some candy would like to come up, if you want to dance on the bima, that's fine by me because it's Adar. Be happy. We're getting ready for Purim.
They tried to scheme against us, but we prevailed, and so now we sing about it.
And then we'll eat.
And then we'll eat. There's always eating, too. It's not Jewish otherwise. I invite you to sing with me on just some woes to begin. Sounding like this. Whoa. Try it with me. Boy, Emmanuel, back to those woes. Whoa. Davar, then lo yakum, utzu
benediction.
Yivarechecha Adonai ve'yishmerecha.
May God bless you and protect you.
Ya'er Adonai panav ve'elecha v'yichuneka.
May God's light shine upon you, and may God always be gracious with you.
Yisa Adonai panav ve'elecha ve'yasem lecha shalom.
May you feel God's presence, and may you know God's great blessing of shalom, of peace.
Shabbat shalom.
That's the spirit. We'll see you out in the lobby for Kiddush and Motzi.